this information recorded today. What's going on there, tree climber? What do you say there, brother?
Hey, buddy, I just got down here to Tacoma. Going to do this training with Amanda Bobbitt's mentor.
Cool. Should
yeah,
be
man.
good for you.
I didn't even know I was on. My phone was in my back pocket. I kept hearing something.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm doing a special edition of the Kong Family Show this morning because I got some interesting stuff going on in my garden. We actually have been, you know, the garden's growing at this point, and we're starting to pull lettuce and stuff. Right now, we've got a bunch of lettuce that's popping out. My sweetie, she planted a bunch of different kinds of lettuce this year, and as she picks it and brings it in for us to eat, I've been cleaning it off, both with regular tap water and also with Kangen water. And each time I do it, I'm left with a cloudy, freaking ugly looking bowl of shit on the one side, and on the water side, the regular water side, I just have a nice clean bowl of water with maybe a little bit of dirt in it, whatever. But you can clearly see the difference in the water. You know, the water that's being cleaned by the 11.5, or the lettuce that's being cleaned by the 11.5 is all cloudy and gooky, and the water, you know, the lettuce that's being cleaned by the regular water is just plain old, just like the same situation you see if you're buying stuff from the grocery store.
Wow.
And the truth of the matter is this stuff's coming from my garden, man, and I don't put anything on my garden. All I put on it is, and this is the other part of it that's interesting for everybody that's going to tune in and see this, is that the water that we have coming into our house, I've made mention of this many a time. I have some of the best water in the entire world that comes into my house that's watering my vegetables and watering my garden. It doesn't have any chlorine in it, no fluoride in it, no chemicals of any kind in it. It comes right off the mountain, goes into a deep well aquifer, and then it gets pumped up into my house. And we actually had to fight a freaking court battle with the great state of Utah to make it so we didn't have to put any chlorine or fluoride in our water.
Right.
We won. And so we're one of the few municipalities in the great state that that doesn't have chlorine and fluoride in our water. And so, you know, we're watering our plants with good water as far as water goes. We don't water our garden with Kangen water because it's really not feasible to do that. But you know, the water that it is being watered with is as good as it gets, and you know, if it's not Kong. And so after doing these experiments, and I'm going to continue doing this as our garden grows all summer long, as we start getting tomatoes, man, we have a huge tomato garden, man. We should have a double buttload of tomatoes this year. So, and everything else that we get out of our garden, I'm going to be washing it all off as it comes in. As we pick it and get ready to eat it, I'm going to wash it. I'm going to do it both ways, with regular water and with Kangen 11.5 high-powered electrolyzed reduced water, baby. And I'm going to be taking photos of the results.
You guys know where you're going?
Well, obviously not.
Anyway, brother, I'm going to get going with this. I'm going to mute you. You're welcome to stick around and listen in.
All right, bro.
But I'm going to share my page. And I'm going to show some pictures, and then I've got a testimonial video that I want to show that Julio put out this morning, and I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet, so I figured it'd be fun to put that up. It's about 13 minutes long, and it's just going to take a few minutes for me to go through these pictures. I just want to show you guys these pictures and talk about them, give everybody kind of the heads up on what's going on with these pictures that they're going to see. So anyway, I'm going to go into the share mode here. Sharing desktop. Okay, so I am going to go to my photos. Brandon, Ricky, what's going on, boys? Woo-doo! Hopefully you guys are having an awesome Saturday like I am. Every day is an awesome day around this joint, man. Everything. Every day. You gotta love it. Let's see, I'm gonna get rid of mail. Don't need that open right now. Quit mail. And let's get back to photos. She blows. Oh, heck, that's right. I haven't. Shoot. I'll be right back. All right, kids, I just realized that I haven't uploaded these photos to my computer yet, so I can show them to you. So I'm going to need to upload them real quick. Okay, let's see. Give me photos. Oh. Bear with me for a couple minutes, kids. Come on. POS computer of mine. Maybe what I'm going to do so that I'm going to try to do this. Let's watch some testimonials first. And while we're watching testimonials, I'll work on downloading while this video is playing. So this is Kangen testimonials about diabetes, autism, arthritis, massive heart attack. And my photos keep shutting down on me. So let's go ahead and turn this baby on.
Total makeup and must be properly maintained in order for you to stay hydrated. Drinking enough water is vital to good health, not only to stay hydrated, but also to flush toxins and other waste from your body. But not all water is created equal. We live in a world where our water supply is contaminated with chemicals, pesticides, bacteria, pharmaceutical residues, and other byproducts of our industrialized life. The water we drink travels through pipes, passes through filtration devices, and is subjected to various systems that manipulate its electrical properties. Then, to counteract the effects of any remaining contaminants, chlorine is added to our tap water. Chlorine may kill some or most of the traces of harmful elements in our water, but consuming it in such large quantities over time may be as bad for us as the contaminants themselves. So, in reality, the water we depend on to hydrate and rid our bodies of waste may be only adding to the toxins that already exist. And bottled water isn't any better. In fact, studies have shown that bottled water often contains more contaminants than tap water. The plastic containers alone contain dioxins, which have been proven to be carcinogenic. Water has a neutral pH by nature. The municipal treatment process and environmental pressures only increase its acidity, which is then passed on to our bodies when we drink it. Figure into the equation the fact that most Americans consume almost twice as much soda as water and subsist on a diet that is best described as substandard, which can increase already high acid levels. This results in a condition known as acidosis, which may lead to severe dehydration. For decades, the Japanese have referred to distilled water, or water treated by reverse osmosis, as dead water. Dead water has been depleted of its minerals and can be highly acidic. When water is acidic, it has very little potential to reduce oxidation in the body. This encourages the growth of free radicals, which damages cells, organs, and DNA through oxidation. Free radicals are known to be a root cause of many significant health challenges, as well as the aging process itself. More than 80% of all illnesses can only exist in an acidic environment. So it is a logical assumption that by restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. And the most effective way to achieve the transformation to alkalinity is by drinking water that has been restructured, turning acidic dead water into alkaline living water.
Drinking this water, you're going to hear some fantastic results, but I want you to know that we want the FDA to know and you to know this water is not medicine. This water does not cure anything. Your body will heal itself when you put the stuff in your body it needs to get back to being in an alkaline state. Does that make sense to you? So don't go tell people this cures cancer, because it doesn't. Your body will heal itself when you put the right stuff in your body. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask some people to come forward from our audience tonight. We got them lined up over here, and we're going to start. We'd like you to come up, tell us your name, and tell us what happened to you. Come on up, please. Right there in your spot. There you go.
Hi, I'm Doug Stetson, and I had a little problem. I was drinking 9 44-ounce Diet Cokes a day. I almost died. Most of the people here know me. I couldn't walk maybe 15 feet. I had to lean on something. I had a terrible case of diabetes. I was taking 150 units of insulin every day, 3 syringefuls. I had other problems too, but I don't want to bore you with that. But I've been on the water about 18 months now. I've lost 93 pounds, which I was a big guy to begin with. My insulin has basically stopped. We're hoping to keep it that way. Of course, we've improved our diet a little bit too, but this water has done wonderful things for me. I got rid of back pain. I got rid of other problems. Of course, constipation went early. That's basically my story.
Thank you, Doug. Come up this way. Doug, there we go. Thank you.
My name is Ronald Spears, and I had a case of stratus leg ulcers due to CHF, which is congestive heart failure, a bad heart. I started drinking the water back in December. I was diagnosed in October, and I had 6 months to live. I was put on a home-based care program. I'm not going to mention the name. And since I've been drinking water 5 months now, I'm on my 7th month, and I'm still alive. And the doctors want to reevaluate me because they don't know what went wrong. And all I can say is change your water and change your life, and that's what it did for me.
All right, Ronald. Thank you, buddy.
Hi, my name is Sandra Torres. I've been on the water for about a month now, and it has changed my life completely. I was diagnosed with H. pylori about 2 years ago. I hadn't had a regular bowel movement in about 2 years. Had to completely stop drinking coffee. I don't know what it had, but it was completely, I would feel like there was a screwdriver trying to come out through my stomach. And I also have sciatic nerve pain from my foot to my back, which was constant chronic pain. I was on the water for 2 weeks, and the sciatic nerve completely went away. I definitely started having wholesome body movements, which is wonderful because I hadn't felt that normal in a long time. My nails are growing like crazy, my skin, my sciatic nerve completely went away, and I've never felt better. I have a ton of energy. My mother's arthritis went away. My sister lost 11.5 pounds in 2 weeks, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Right. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra, that's it. Come on, say. Thank you.
My name is Glenn Johns, and last May I had a massive heart attack with a quadruple bypass. And by November, we've found out that 3 of those 4 bypasses had collapsed. And by the end of February, I was basically non-functional, up 2 hours, in bed 2 hours. And the last week in February, I started drinking 8.5 Kangen water. And within 3 weeks, my energy level was through the roof. My depression was gone. And now, after about 8 weeks, today they just reduced the fourth of my medications. And so this has changed my life. By the way, I'm only drinking 48 ounces per day because of my congestive heart failure. And I'm still getting these kind of results. And I just thank the Lord for it.
All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Kate Rigler. 13 years ago, I was diagnosed with a chronic ear infection that's actually called mastoiditis. And I was told that I was autoimmune. So over that 13 years, I went through 7 ear operations, was told I just have to have it every 2 years. That was just part of it. I discovered this water. A friend at work gave it to me. And within 2 weeks, the condition was completely gone. The first week, the pain went away, and that horrible ee of the tinnitus, that went away the first week. The second week, all the infection was gone that would normally drip down my neck, literally, when I'd be talking. Smelled horrible. And ladies, I'd like to also say that for me, I no longer have to even consider hormone replacement. Completely got rid of hot flashes, night sweats. I lost 18 pounds. I am so happy for this water. I feel very blessed for it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kate. Good job.
My name is Jack Barnes. 3 years ago, I had a massive stroke. After the stroke, I was in a wheelchair and on so many medications that literally I would get lost in my own living room. A friend of mine insisted that I try this amazing water. After 1 gallon, my brain fog of 2 years was gone and has not returned, and that was 11 months ago. And believe me, with this water, it's a good idea to know how to get from the living room to the restroom. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joe. I've been drinking the water for 10 months. I'm 40 years old. This water really works. Just kidding. I eat a really healthy vegetarian, organic, mostly raw, vegan diet. I'm an amateur skateboarder. And I used to buy alkaline water for $3 a gallon. I thought I was super healthy. Started drinking the water, immediately noticed so much energy. I slept so much better. And my brain just came back online. I felt so clear. And what I really noticed, though, is the first of this year, I dislocated my knee. The last time this happened, it took me 3 weeks on crutches to get better. And of course, with my diet, I was healing faster. But with this time, January 1st, I dislocated my knee, drank 2 gallons of water in 48 hours. I was completely better walking again. So.
All right, Joe.
Hi, my name is Irene, and I've been a massage therapist now for 10 years and was working 3 jobs at the same time. And I had a tendency to get very tired and very fatigued, especially at the end of the day. After 1 day on this water, my energy level increased. The fatigue level was way down, almost non-existent. And this is after having drank another type of alkaline water for a year. But with this water, I noticed a difference. The other thing that happened was after having sleep problems for about 15 to 20 years and having to rely on natural sleep aids like herbal supplements and stuff like that, I no longer have to do that. I've just been able to sleep really well. It's completely changed the quality of my sleep. So I'm very, very thankful for the water.
All right, Irene.
Hi, I'm Harvey Brandman and turned 66 2 weeks ago. And I've been healthy. I've never really had any major problems, but now I'm much healthier. Strangest phenomenon, I went to my son's house in Sacramento a month ago, and I was in his house for about an hour, and I said, I wonder what's wrong. I'm not having my allergy attack. He's got 2 cats. I've never been able to go into a house where cats were present to not have the sneezing, the running nose, the itchy eyes. And I was there for 3 nights. It never happened. I'm a photographer, and every year I photograph kids with little bunny rabbits. And over the last 9 or 10 years, I've never been able to handle the bunnies without having the same allergic reaction. And this year, I'm not having that problem. So it just goes to show that you can lose your allergies just by drinking Kangen water.
Right.
Hi, my name is Mary Walker, and I'm going to actually share a story of the Kangen water for my son James. He's 10. He was diagnosed with autism when he was 3. And for years, as is the case with many of the autistic children, he suffered from huge gut issues. He went from constipation to diarrhea. He had encopresis. It was so painful for him to eliminate that he would actually go 7 days without eliminating. We were in a crisis situation about 5 months ago. The water was brought to us by Michael and my friend Julie. James was laying on the couch. He hadn't eaten for probably 24 hours. Major pain. After drinking the water, within about 3 hours, the pain went away, the bloating went away. He was up. He actually started eating.
All right, well, that was very interesting, I think. Okay, let's see here. Where did, oh, that's right. Okay, so now I'm going to bring over some pictures. I'm going to start with this picture right here. I'm going to bring this over and put it on the, hold on a second. I'm going to get back over here to the Khan family page. Hey, Rodgar, what's going on, brother? Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Those were some pretty awesome testimonials. But, so what we have right here, this right here is some funky kale, lettuce, whatever. I don't know. We ended up cooking it up and eating it like spinach after I got it all cleaned. But this right here is the 2 different bowls. The bowl on the left, this one right here, this one's the Kangen water, and this one right here is my tap water. And so then I'm going to go over here to this next picture, and you can see right here the difference between the 2 waters. Look at the gooky, you know, color to it, and pretty much nice and clear water over here. And then we're going to go over here to this next picture, and you can see from this angle, you can really see the gook.
Yep.
And you know, that's pretty nutty stuff to me, you guys. This is out of my garden, for crying out loud. You know, it's like every time I do this, I'm just like, wow, man, this is insane. This should not be this way. Where is this all coming from? And you know, last night the wives and I, we had a little bit of a discussion. Actually, it was almost more of an argument, because she was saying this is no big deal, it's nothing. You know, and for me, this is huge, and I don't really care what they say or what anybody else says. This is a problem, in my opinion, and I personally believe that it stems from the garbage that they're spraying on us all over the place. And then also you have the automobiles that are driving by. We don't live in an extremely busy neighborhood or anything like that, but you know, there's automobiles driving by, that stuff gets into the air and it settles down in your gardens. But the point is that whatever this is, who cares? I don't even care what it is. Whatever it is, I'm just glad to be able to get it off of my food. But look at these two different pictures, and it gives you a pretty good understanding of at least something. And like I was gonna put these up on Facebook and say, well, you know, kids, at the very least, this should make you go, shouldn't it? Shouldn't we be curious what the hell is in here? I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at this water. This is regular water. This is Kangen water. At the very least, people should go, well, there's something definitely different about this Kangen water. But this was that first test. And this is my my dear cousin Paulista Thompson, so happy for her. She got herself a Kangen water machine, and I just am so happy for her. She's a dental assistant, and she's going to be using this, or she's a dental hygienist. She's going to actually be using Kangen water to clean her people's teeth. And this, of course, is my sweetie, and she's got a little hair standing up. I thought that was a cute picture. I had to take it and you guys see it. But okay, so here's another test. This is a different kind of lettuce right here. This is one that I just did yesterday. And once again, you can see the difference between the two waters. And here it shows you this little strainer bowl down here. This is the lettuce that I cleaned off. And I originally did it as the same way that I do it all the time, which is to separate the lettuce in half. Half of it goes into the regular water, half of it goes into the Kong's water, and then we look at what's left over. And here you go. This is what's left over, kids. And you know, that's kind of upside down. I'm not sure why it's upside down, but whatever. I mean, that's where I had the two different lettuces in.
Works like an operator.
What's that?
Works like an operator, upside down.
Yeah. You know, it's always my fault. That's for sure. Whatever the technical difficulties are, they're always my fault. But yeah, see the difference in the coloration of this water right here. And you know, it's just crazy to me how people can look at this and go, yeah, no big deal. No ish. It's like, come on, kids, what the hell? You can't, I mean, this is going to be going on all summer long. Every time I pull anything out of the garden, I'm going to be testing it just like this. I'm going to be doing this stuff. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be taking photos of it so that I can document this and show people. This lettuce right here was cleaned off half and half in this one, half in this one, and look at the freaking difference. There's a huge difference going on here. And as for me, I have a problem with it. I don't like whatever this is. I don't know what it is. From the information that I understand, that I've spent a lot of time researching, I believe that what it is it's the chemtrails that they're spraying on us. And for anybody who thinks that chemtrails aren't an issue, I would encourage them. I don't know why I can't get this to expand. It should be going to the gallery view. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, that doesn't matter. The thing is there's a video out there that you guys can, anybody that's interested in learning about this spraying that's going on and learning the truth about it. There's a tremendous documentary out there by the guy who wrote this book right here. He wrote this book that changed the course and direction of my life. He only writes documentaries. He only does documentary videos. He's an incredible researcher. He doesn't mess around. He's only interested in the truth. He doesn't have anything to gain by like with this book right here. When he does his talks about this, he says, I'm not selling anything. I don't sell vitamins. I don't sell anything. I'm just trying to get this information out there to help people. And I'm not in the business of selling anything. I'm just trying to get information out. And it's the same thing with the video that he did, or the documentary that he did about chemtrails. He doesn't have anything to gain. What he does have is a lot to lose, actually, because, you know, anytime you do something that's controversial and people think you're a whack job for doing it, you know, that can cost you rather than you gain from it. But I never thought chemtrails was any kind of an issue. I never gave it even a slight thought until I saw that Ed Griffin was producing a documentary about it. And this documentary that he did, he called this documentary What in the world are they spraying? It's almost 2 hours long, you guys. It's like an hour and 58 minutes long, something like that. Very long, very comprehensive. And it proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are spraying us. They're spraying us like a bunch of damn cockroaches. And for me, I am a cockroach. I'm a river roach, baby. The hardest thing in the world to kill. Because I need to, I need that as a river rafter. I need to be a mascot that's the hardest thing in the world to kill. Because when you're out there risking your life, doing dangerous stuff, running class 5 whitewater, you need somebody on your side, baby. And I got the cockroach. But the truth is, I don't like being sprayed like a cockroach by our government. And that's what's happening. And I encourage anybody who thinks that's a bunch of nonsense. And this is just like with Kangen water, you guys. All the people that disagree with it, all the people who think it's a scam, whatever, they all have one thing in common. One thing. They won't look. They won't do their research. They won't take a close look. If they do any research, they Google it, and they see some stupid bunch of nonsense that doesn't even have anything to do with Kangen water on Google. Instead of going to Google Scholar or PubMed, they go to Google. And Google is worthless when it comes to doing research into electrolyzed reduced water, into Kangen water. It's completely worthless. It's all dominated by these so-called competitors. But anyway, everybody has the same thing in common. They won't freaking look. Why they won't look, that's up to them. I don't care. My job is to get the information out there, give them the opportunity. My job is to open up the door. Their job is to walk through it. Their job is to do their own dang research. I don't have to prove anything to anybody except myself. That's it. That's the only person I need to prove a damn thing to. And I'm telling you right now, as far as this chemtrail shit, they are spraying us. And Ed Griffin does a tremendous job of documenting it. And, so for, people who think that this whole chemtrail thing, including my wives, they won't look, they won't watch. She's never watched this documentary. And none of my friends, I have a bunch of friends that are, that spend a lot of time in airplanes. I got one friend that's an airplane mechanic, has his own airplane, works at the airport, and he says it's all mumbo jumbo BS. But the truth, once again, he won't look. He won't take the 2 hours to watch the documentary and refute it. That's what I always tell people. Hey, if you think it's BS, fine. Watch the video and tell me how it's BS. Explain what is BS about it. And I still have yet to have anybody that has done that. And who knows, maybe one of these days we might have to do a special Kong family show and show that video. But the thing is it's so long that being a 2-hour show, I don't know, we've only had one show in the period of time we've been doing the Kong family thing. We've only had one show that came close to being 2 hours long. But anyway, yeah, what in the world are they spraying? I highly recommend that you take a look at that video when you have some time, instead of watching, John Wick or something like that. Why not watch what in the world are they spraying, huh? What an idea. Anyway, so kids, that pretty much takes care of today. That's what I wanted to show everybody, because I'm thinking that when it comes to those pictures of the stuff from my garden, it should at least make people go,
To wash it.
What do you think, Rodnar? You think they should go,
Oh yeah, they should do it big time. Yeah, wash it before they eat it.
Yeah, it's like, what in the hell is in that water? At the very least, it should make people understand that there's something different about Kangen water, because over and over again, it does something different to the stuff that's being put into it. Every time I clean something off out of the garden, I'm going to do this same thing, and you're going to see the difference. And I'm here to put it out there for people to see. And, when I talk about Kangen water, I'm dead serious about it, man. It is the single most important thing that a human being can do for themselves and for their family, and in more ways than just drinking water. And, you know, whatever the hell it is that's on that lettuce, if I were to just eat that without cleaning it off, you know, only the good Lord above knows what the hell's in it at this point. I wish I could find, I'm going to have to do some searching and see if I can find somebody local that tests water, because quite frankly, I'd love to be bottling up some of this stuff and taking it in and having it analyzed and find out what in the hell is in that water. Because that's one of the things that Ed does in that video, What in the World Are They Spraying? Is he goes out and takes samples and like he samples the snow up by Mount Shasta, I think it is, up in the great Northwest, and he samples the snow and finds these just ridiculously high levels of aluminum oxide and all this other crap that, you know, barium and aluminum and whatever else, you know, and all kinds of crap that he's literally taken the samples of snow, taken the samples of dirt, and finding literally thousands and thousands of times more than the so-called safe limits by the environmental fraud agency that people like to call the EPA. But anyway, kids, that's what I had for today. Just trying to make sure that I'm bringing some value to the family every day, 7 days a week. That's my goal, and hopefully I can continue to do that as time goes by. But anyway, kids, I love you very much. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day, and go out there and change the world, starting with your own. And of course, Rodgar and Corolla, don't forget your hootie-hoo and your hootie-hoos. Hey, I love you, kids. You guys make it a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for some more fun.
Yeah, the same to you. Have a good weekend, man.
All right, buddy. Bye for now. Hootie-hoo.
Bye. Hootie-hoo.
Hootie-hoo.
There we go. That's the problem. I needed to stop the sharing. That's why it wouldn't expand.
Just click over.
Awesome, you guys. So go make it a great day. And
You too.
see you tomorrow for some more fun.
For sure.
Hootie-hoo.
Hootie-hoo.